Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to have a look at the latest process that I've had done to the car, which is that I've had the car detailed. I've had the car detailed by Petrolhead Detailing, who detailed my Lotus for me last year, and I was extremely happy with the results. What they've done to the McLaren is slightly different, and I'll go into that in a little bit more detail shortly. Really happy with the results here. Just ultra glossy ceramic coated. After inspection, the guy said to me that really there wasn't a huge amount of work that needed doing to the car. The car has pretty much full PPF on it, and the PPF had really seemed to do its job because there was no real marked damage. There were a couple of little bits of PPF that have got dirt ingress, which I've had replaced. But other than that, the car is really in fantastic condition. And as you can see now, it's just incredibly glossy and very beautiful. So, what coatings did I have applied? Well, I actually had the Gtechniq Halo applied. Big fan of Gtechniq, British company, and do excellent quality products for your car. On the Lotus, I'd actually had their Crystal Serum Ultra, which is their top of the line ceramic coating, and I would have plumbed for that on this car, but unfortunately I couldn't have it. The reason for that is that the car has PPF on it. And with a traditional ceramic coating, if you apply it to a car that has PPF or an extensive amount of vinyl on it, it doesn't particularly perform well. And that's because when the coating sets, it's actually quite rigid. And what PPF tends to do is when it gets hot in the sun, it actually expands and contracts. And if the coating's too hard, then that can cause issues. Now with the Halo product, it's specifically designed for PPF cars and flexes along with the PPF through different temperature ranges, and therefore works a lot better. So the majority of the car, because it's coated in PPF, we used Halo. On top of that, we had Gtechniq's glass coating put on all the glass, and that's quite handy because basically with the GT here we've got glass all the way through from the windscreen right almost to the back of the car. We also had the wheels off, and we had what's called C5 wheel armor, which is a ceramic coating that's high temperature resistant, specifically designed for wheels and brake calipers. So it had both the yellow calipers and the wheels coated, and they also applied some to the aluminium brake disc bells there, as you can see. I'm actually toying with painting those a different colour. Maybe see if I can get some black heat resistant paint, because I just think that light grey white colour just stands out maybe a little bit too much. Going to the inside of the car, then they gave it a full hydrophobic treatment, so that went on both the leather and onto the copious amounts of Alcantara. That basically makes it far more resistant to staining and dirt ingress and oil ingress. Particular attention I asked them to pay to the steering wheel. As I mentioned in the previous video, I'm not a massive fan of Alcantara steering wheels. They feel great for about the first 10 minutes, but then they tend to absorb too much oil out of your skin. So I think I will look into getting that changed into a leather wheel, but not at this point in time, so I just wanted that protected as well as possible. If we go around to the back of the car, they've also put C5 wheel armour on the exhaust tips for me as well. Because it's so heat resistant, they can put it on any sort of like metal part of the car that needs extra protection. I then went over to my friend Michael at MKS Customs. He does vehicle wrapping and vinyl, and as you can see, I've had this little panel on the back blacked out in satin black. which I am actually really quite happy with. I think it contrasts really quite nicely, follows through from the roof line, and just breaks the back end of the car up a little bit. Being vinyl, if I decide after a while that I don't like it, obviously it's really easy to remedy, but I'm quite happy with that little bit of personalisation at the moment. So overall, brilliant finish as usual from Petrolhead Detailing and the guys there. We'll see how the coat wears as time goes on. It doesn't come with like the crazy 7-year warranty that the ultra coating comes with. It's just recommended recoating after 2 years. But the car does feel incredibly slick to the touch. So I'm hoping it helps to keep my car nice and clean, because I do like to keep it clean. And that's it for today, guys. So any questions, comment below, and I'll catch you guys again soon with the next upgrade.